Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Hallmark Hits. Today, we are joined by
Samuel Pembele. Go.
Awesome. So, Samuel, please
Yes, sir.
introduce yourself. Tell us whatever you'd like us to know about you.
All right. I'm Samuel Pembele for the second time. I'm a candidate for Division 3 Vice President. Um, I am currently in the IT major at Metropolitan Community College. It has been a long journey, but I feel like I'm getting used to the whole IT field. I joined PTK in 2024, August 2024. And funny enough, this is a little story I tie into it. I was a regional officer before I was formally inducted into into PTK. So at the following induction, I was leading in the induction as well as being inducted. Uh, I enjoy working out. I enjoy the outdoors. Family is really important to me. I have an older sister and a mother, so family is really, really important to me. And taking on this journey of being a candidate, sometimes it gets a little overwhelming thinking, oh, am I doing it right? I see what everyone else is doing. I try to dodge comparison, uh but when I take a step back, I see, oh snap, I have to focus on my own road. I have to focus on my own journey. I have to focus on my own race. So that has been fun. I'm going on a little bit of a waffle year, but it has been really fun meeting all the other candidates, especially during the little Zooms and especially during the Lost Among Us Zoom. So exactly, Loretta. Comparison is the thief of joy. So yeah, that's a little bit about myself and
Awesome. So,
open to any other more questions.
yes, I'm ready. So, I love what Loretta just said. Comparison is the thief of joy.
Mhm.
And I try to tell that to like everyone. So, I remember
Mhm.
I tell my friends if they're ever like comparing themselves to people, I'm like, oh,
Mhm.
comparison is the thief of joy. Don't do that. And I usually like never compare myself to others. So I remember when I think it was like just one of the first days, I was like, I was literally comparing myself. And then I was like talking to my mom, I'm like, and then she's like, you
Yeah.
just tell me, don't comparison is the thief of joy. Come on, like lock in basically.
Yeah.
So, that's I've been trying to remind myself, but literally after the first or second day, I felt fine. But
Yeah, because to be fair, you're looking, sometimes it's stealing your joy and sometimes it's to see what you could do better, you know? So comparison overall is not the best, but there are also benefits to it. For
mm,
example, how can I be different to this person next to me? What are they doing? Compared to, oh, this person is doing this, my thing is horrible. You know what I mean? So you
yeah.
could take it either way. You could take comparison either way. But most of the time, it's looking at someone else's and being like, oh, I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing enough. So, you're right. Comparison is the thief of joy.
But I
Yeah.
like how, you made it into positive. I mean, in my life,
Mm.
I have like a super positive mindset. I've taken out like
Yeah.
all drama out of my life, like any source of
Yeah.
drama, any sort of negativity.
Yeah.
So I resonate with that, and I
Yeah.
like your mindset. You're already making something good, you know?
Come
So,
on now.
few questions that I wrote down from your introduction is how'd you get into IT?
How did I get into IT? I had no prior IT background. I never did any IT in school, in high school. I actually got into IT mostly because my mom was like, hey, you really should do this. And I was a little like, no, I have no experience. I know how to use a computer. Why do you want me to go study? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she kept urging me, being like, hey, go into this, go into this. So as I did, because I listened to my mom, okay? I went into it. At first, I was a little, am I only doing this just to please her? But after a while, I was like, wait, she was right about this. This is, I'm learning something here.
Yeah.
So that's how I got into IT.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Have you
Yeah.
been enjoying it?
Yeah, I've been enjoying it. Again, going back to comparison, I would be in the class and everyone's talking about their latest PC and the specs of this and the RAM of that. And I'm like, I don't know what I don't know what that means, brother. I don't I don't know what that means. So going into the field, I was a little intimidated. I was like, wow, everyone else has prior experience. Everyone has been breaking their computers since they were 8. Everyone has been making boards since this and that. So I was a little like, what am I doing here? But after a while, you realize that that's why you are in school to learn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So everyone else is in the same class as me, so everyone else is learning the same thing as me. So yeah.
You're right. I go for that just a bit in the music technology field. So I have
Mm,
like, no music experience. I did play piano for 2 years when I was in middle school, but I kind of
mm,
didn't play it since then. So now that I'm in music technology field, there's people that know like, music theory perfectly. They know how
mm,
all the things that have to do with music notes and harmonies, just all that stuff. And I don't know any.
mm.
So
Yeah.
sometimes for me, I'm like, oh, I feel like behind that category. But the main part of my field, you don't have to know that. It's good to know, but you don't have to know that. So I feel you
Yeah.
on that.
Yeah.
And now another question I have for you is the RO. So how did that happen? How did you become an RO before you got inducted?
Conducted. So received the email. I received the email and my sister prior was in PTK.
Mhm.
And she was one of the our chapter's officers. So when I got the email, I was like, "Oh, this is the society my sister's a part of. Let me join." Thankfully, I got a scholarship, so I didn't pay to join. And then when I did join, my advisor, she came to me and she's like, "Samuel, there's the regional convention coming up, and there's a position o open for fellowship." To me, I was like, "Ma'am, I just got here, but." My advisor has this way of making anything sound really good. Not saying it wasn't, but she was like, look, this is a really good opportunity. You're going to gain a lot of knowledge. You're going to gain a lot of experience. And you only have to do a speech and answer a question and make a post-it. That's all you got to do. And I was like, "Pfft, easy enough." So when convention came around, the convention was before the induction.
Mhm.
The convention was before the induction.
Mhm.
And when it came around, thankfully, I got the position. I got the position. And then after that, they called me up and they said, "Oh, we want you to induct the new inductees."
Mhm.
And you are a part of the new inductees. So I was reading, so when names were being read out, I was the last one. And
Oh.
then everyone was a little confused, like, bro, just bro just inducted us. Why is he going on here? So it got a little bit of an applause, but it was really good to be a part of the induction
Yeah.
because I never got my own. So
Mhm.
finally being a part of it was like, yes, this feels good. This feels right. Yeah.
I love that. Wait, that's such a cool story.
Yeah.
Loretta said,
Yeah.
sometimes though, when you go in not knowing anything, you're more open to learning. That's very
Oh
true.
yeah,
That is very
for
true.
sure.
That perspective.
Because when you go into something you know, you have no prejudgment about it. You have no opinion about it, so everything will be new and fresh.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Versus the other way that if you already know how to do something, that way that you were taught or,
Mhm.
done, and you're not going to be as open to learning those other ways.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
that's a good point. So
No.
my next question is, what do you like to do outdoors?
What else?
Anything?
Walking,
Walking? Okay.
walking, walking. Not just because I want to get somewhere, but it's it's just so therapeutic, especially when there's no music involved. I know that can be controversial. Oh, I need to listen to something. Oh, but just walking around, just and like the fresh air, literally touching grass. And I enjoy walking. Running, I'm not gonna do outside. There's not a lot of places. There's no sidewalks.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. So there's not a lot of sidewalks to do running. So in my apartment, I'll do a couple like walking laps, just
Mhm.
reflecting. And when the pool's open, go swimming.
Yeah.
I'm not no Michael Phelps, but I can chill in the pool. Yeah.
Awesome. I was a lifeguard back in my day, so
Oh yeah.
a little bit of swimming.
Ah,
That was
a
my
little
first job.
Baywatch action, huh?
You said what?
A little Baywatch action, I see. Huh.
Yeah, totally, just like that, exactly like that. It was outdoor pools though. It was nice. I mean, I loved
Yeah.
it. So, but
Mm,
I love walking in nature too. When I lived in my house, like not in dorms, I live in dorms. So
mm,
I was we had a nature trail type thing. I think it's called a greenway technically, but
mm.
that's where I always used to walk. Literally what you're saying, you know. Sometimes I did music, sometimes I didn't, and
Yeah.
sometimes, I mean, nowadays, there's not something to walk near. I mean, there's nothing I can walk to from the dorms, but there is a place to
Mm,
walk, if that makes sense. Yeah. But from my house, I could
mm.
just walk to the trail pretty easily. So I do miss that, honestly.
Yeah.
It is nice to go and just sit with your thoughts. I like taking photos of nature too and sunsets. So
Mm,
that's
yeah.
what I
Yeah.
really do. And now I low-key just like driving my car around, you know.
Yeah.
I would do it more, but you know, gas is expensive. So
Mm. What type of weather do you enjoy walking in?
okay, I like a breeze and I like sunny weather. So that's
Mm.
I think those are the two basic things I don't care if I don't mind if it's really hot. Well, I'd rather it be hot than cold. I like the
I
heat. I'm a heat type
see.
of person. I'm not
I
I don't
see.
like the
I
cold.
see.
But
I see.
yeah, that's for me. What about you?
I'm with you on the breeze, but sunny, if it's a bit too sunny, like the pavement is hot, you know what I mean? That
Oh,
that
okay.
doesn't that doesn't resonate with me well, but I enjoy like a little overcast weather,
Okay.
a little cloudy skies, but I do enjoy blue skies. But a little cloudy sky, a little wind, a little
Yeah,
breeze,
the breeze is
you
nice.
know. Yeah.
You just made me think about spring and summer. That when I was walk to the pool, I could, okay, it was like a
Yeah.
40-minute walk, honestly, but I could
Mm.
walk to the pool or bike. Oh, I bike too. I mean, I used to bike when I
Oh yeah.
had
Okay.
well, I didn't like do professional, but you know, instead of walking,
Mm.
sometimes I would just bike. So I missed that too. I just forgot about that. I completely forgot I biked.
It's
Well,
a bike. It's a
home.
bike.
Okay.
Mm.
So I was going to ask, I mean, you talked about comparison. I was going to say, how do you deal with comparison? But how do you deal with being overwhelmed, I guess?
Mm. How do I deal with being overwhelmed?
Hmm.
The first thing would be to breathe. I take deep breaths and actually acknowledge that I am feeling overwhelmed instead of thinking what is going on, what am I feeling right now?
Hmm.
And then what I do is I pray.
Hmm.
I ask God for just to relax my heart, relax my mind. And then after that, I'll see, okay, what do I actually need to do? Yeah.
Hmm.
And what could I get done today? Because the thing when it comes to overwhelming yourself is you're thinking of getting everything done all at once, you know? So what helps me is thinking, what could I get done at least today? By acknowledging that I can't get everything done, but I would be like, okay, I can get one, two, and three done. That will help me feel less overwhelmed. So that's what I would do. That's what I do when I feel overwhelmed. Yeah.
Awesome. So I was talking to Taylor yesterday, and we were talking about, you know, swallowing the big frog first. So are
Mm.
you that type of person to, you know, do the hard task first, or do you like, because I'm
Oh,
not, but I want to hear if you are. Because I mean, the way you explained it right there, it kind of
yeah.
sounds like, you know, doing something and break it into small tasks, which is what I do.
Yeah. Yeah. I do. I'm the small, I break it into small pieces. So when I get done with the one, it feels like a little check. You know
Exactly.
what I mean? Little accomplishment. So
Exactly.
more accomplishments, I can ride on that momentum until the big one. You know what I mean?
Yes,
So
that's
yeah,
exactly. Mhm.
that like you, like I enjoy breaking it down into smaller tasks. You know, digestible sizes. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's
I
how
agree.
you enjoy what you're actually doing. You know, because if you're just looking at the big thing, you're gonna you're gonna feel overwhelmed. So yeah.
There you go.
There you
Overwhelmed.
go.
There you go. So I agree. I agree. I compared it to I think basketball. You know those shooters that they make one and then they're on a burner and they keep making them.
Yeah, and just keep
So
going.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
how I feel when I have to build up doing tasks. I always like any type of project, break it down to like the smallest I can. Like I keep breaking it
Yeah.
down to it's so simple that I do one, then do another one, do and then just keeps going. So
Just keeps going.
I feel that. And you were mentioning on just like focusing on like what you can control a little bit actually. That's what I wrote down. Like focusing on what you can control. I don't remember why I
Mm.
wrote that down, but anyway, let's move on to music. So
So,
the music question I've been asking everyone is
mhm.
what's actually no, forget it. I'm breaking the norm. What's your favorite album of all time?
Oh man.
You can give it top three.
All time.
You can give top three.
Mhm. Okay. In no particular order.
Okay.
My first would be mm, the Vultures album by 21 Pilots.
Okay.
Number two. Number two of all time.
Yeah.
Number two would be
Ooh.
Jesus is King by Kanye West.
Okay.
Number three, oh, rather. Number three, suddenly I don't listen to music. Suddenly I just don't know any.
No,
Um,
it's hard to choose.
you know what? I'll throw in Graduation by Kanye West. No particular order. 21 Pilots, and yeah, there we go.
It's good.
Those I would say my top three. Those I could listen to without needing other music.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
That's how I take it in.
Okay.
That's how I thought about it.
When we listen to
Yeah.
like three albums for the rest of your life, that's what it would be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So I think, yeah, okay. I wanted to talk about Kanye West because I was watching your interview and I love, I mean, I know you're
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go
I know
ahead.
you're like, this is controversial, but Kanye West. And then, but your reasoning was great. I mean, I
Mm,
resonate with your reasoning, doing what you think is, I mean, like standing for your opinion and, not caring what, that's what that was the premise, right? It was not caring what other people like
mm,
perceive, right? You want to elaborate
mm.
more on it?
Yeah, right after that, a friend of mine came to me and was like, you really, you're really trying to be controversial here. And I was like, I was stressing about it for a little bit
I bet.
because I didn't want it to come off, I didn't want to give the wrong impression. But I would elaborate by saying I do appreciate how he portrays himself and how he speaks his mind, but I would want to do that respectfully.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? With other people's emotions and concerns in mind. Uh, and how else would I elaborate? I just feel like I needed to say that, like respectfully, I would want to be able to show myself, give my opinion, show my stance, and without putting anyone else down.
Yeah.
But the first person that came to mind who does that, but puts other people down, was Kanye West.
hmm
So, yeah.
Yeah. I was wondering, I was like, I wonder how he feels after saying answering that.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying because, there is,
Mhm.
Kanye
There,
is,
there are there are goods and bads, you know what I mean? There are goods and bads. And even in the interview, I was like I don't agree with everything. And still
exactly.
now, I don't agree with everything.
Exactly.
But there are good that you can take away from it, you
Yeah.
know.
That's good. So, um, Kanye West, graduation. I remember when I was looking at all the songs, so I went through everyone's like favorite song or the hype song that makes them feel unstoppable, and I was
Mhm.
at the ones I know, and then one of the few ones I knew was the one you put, "Follow God" by Kanye
Oh,
West.
yeah. Yeah.
That's a good
Hmm.
song. I love that song.
That's from his Jesus is King album. And I enjoy that song. There's a little emotional tie to the song. So in the music video of the song,
What is
it
it? The one
starts,
in the desert?
yes,
Okay, I've seen that.
yes,
I've seen that.
yes.
I've seen that.
But in the music video, it starts off with his father. His father who Kanye has said multiple times that they haven't had the best relationship growing up. So, but it starts off with them walking together. And he says that he gives a message. He says, "What does it really mean to follow God?" I've memorized this. As I stand here today, I'm reminded of the first time my children ever got the opportunity to be in snow. And as we walked outside in the snow, they were very fearful of the steps that they would take. So what I did, I walked in front of them and I took steps and I said to them, instead of creating your own footprints, walk in the footprints that I have already made.
Mhm.
So as I walk, so as a Christian and as I walk with God, that helps me thinking, oh man, everything is scary. I don't know where to step. I don't know where to walk. But the Lord tells me, hey, just you don't have to do anything on your own. I've already done it for you. Just walk in my footsteps. Just walk in my footprints. So that's the tie I have to the song, besides it being a banger of a song. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, and wait, and second to that, I haven't had the best relationship with my father growing up. I just lived with my mom. So hearing him rap about his relationship with his dad in a fun way, arguing with my dad, and he told me it ain't Christ-like.
Oh, yeah.
It's 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 like a I relate to it. You know what I mean? Sometimes I would speak to my dad now and I'd be like, "You don't understand me," and then he would tell me that's not how a Christian acts, and I'll be like, "Oh, but you're right." You know what I mean? You're right. So there's a level of respect, and there's a level of, yeah, you're gonna bash heads because no one's the same. You know what I mean? But there's that level of respect that goes beyond just our opinions and me knowing each other. It's him being my dad, and the Bible says honor your parents, so I do the best to do that.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. I love how you interpret the music and made it relatable. We were talking about this yesterday on
Mm,
Mark Hits with Taylor, and a cat asked in the chat, she said, how does music inspire or how do you use music to inspire others? I believe
mm,
something along those
mm,
lines. And the first thing that came to my mind was relatability. That's how music
mm,
has inspired me in my life. My favorite artist, same as Aries, and he gave me such a sense of belonging because we both come from like similar cultural backgrounds, and just everything he talked about in his songs. I was going like conveniently I was going through at the time, and especially another album I listened to, uh, my second like my top album of all time, his music also was the same thing. It made me like
mm,
reflect on myself and made me a better person because we
mm.
talk about things and it made me realize things about myself that I wouldn't have realized without the
Yeah,
music. So
yeah,
I feel like relatability is such a important
yeah,
part of music, and it's probably the thing that makes me most tied to music. And I mean that's probably one of the most important things in my life. But now let me see. Let me think. Do I have any other questions for
May,
me?
may I ask you, what's your top three albums of all time?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I listen to like niche music, honestly. But and no one, you're not even gonna know any of these. But
You won't even know it. You don't even
yeah, yeah, yeah.
you won't even know. You won't even know. It's
You
too
even
it's too
know.
low key for you.
Yeah,
You
it's
won't
too
even
low
know
key.
about it.
It's underground. It's
You won't even
underground. You won't know.
know. What are your top three? What are your top three?
They're okay. Hypochondriac by Breakins, and then this one's called Wall Socket Director's Cut by Underscores, and then
Mm,
mm, the third one's hard. Those are my top two. The third one was like Revenge Seekers by Jane Remover. But that's a one, so that's the one album that's like not relatable at all. Like the lyrics aren't
okay.
really talking about anything that I could relate to. But and then the Lost Soccer one is also like iffy about relatability, but just the production's really good on those albums, and they have like such a good story to them. Uh, okay, it could be Ren Sears. It could also be Imaginal Disc by Magdalena Bay. That's popular. That's one popular artist, kind of. I need to put Aries album in there because like if I take your approach at it, if I can only listen to actually no, if I did take that approach, I'd probably do Revenge Seekers. So that album is so good.
Yeah.
That third album, the Revenge Seekers, that doesn't have relatable lyrics. That album, when it came out, I literally didn't listen to like any other music because I'm like, why would I listen to any other music when this exists? Because it was so
Mm,
good. It was genuinely
yeah.
great. But those are probably my top three. Yeah.
Well,
And then wait, I wrote down a few other things. Positive music to learn. Yeah. Relatability. Okay. Yeah. I love your answers. So what actually, you know what I like by Kanye? I like 808s and Heartbreak.
yeah. Yeah. That's really good too. That's really good. But it's the reason I don't listen to it is because it's too sad. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? It's it's a little gut wrenching.
it is.
So I don't relate to it very much. But I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you.
I would be listening to that in like middle school.
Like, yeah, like oh, like I just lost the love of my life, but bro, like you're going to math. You know? Chill out.
Yeah,
Calm down.
I mean, we're on Valentine's Day 2026, and
Oh yeah. We can't
right
be
here
talking about
today.
heartbreak. We can't be talking about heartbreak. We can't be
Yeah.
talking about heartbreak.
So that's my I think
Mm.
that might be my top. I mean, I need to listen to Graduation more. I remember no, not
The reason sorry to interrupt.
no, no, no.
The reason I put graduation up there because I remember listening to the songs as a kid and not realizing that it all is in one album.
Oh,
You
I
know
know.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So when I grew up and I realized, oh snap, this isn't there, that isn't there, this is that, and the fourth, I was like, ah, it's too good. Sorry to interrupt. Sorry to interrupt.
No, you're good. I don't care.
Mm.
So, the album that did that for me too. It was this album
Mhm.
called actually I don't know what the exact name of it is. It's by Imogen Heap. Do you know who Imogen Heap is?
Oh.
Oh, I just
Mm.
started. Um, I want to look at the name of the album because I need to make sure I mention it. Give it its oh, it's called Speak for
Let's
Yourself.
go.
And it's called Imaging Heat Speak for Yourself. And that album literally has like the most popular songs. Are like no one knows the artist, but when you hear
Mm.
the songs, you know exactly who it is. It has that one song, "Got Your Head in a Heart Lock." It's like, "Da-na-na, got your head in a heart lock." I don't know how to sing it.
No, I don't. Uh,
I'll send it to you. I'll send it to
if,
you.
yeah, if you played it, this is not your fault, but if you there's been many times someone will hum a song and I'd be like, I don't know what you're
I know.
singing. But if you played it, probably, but no, I don't
Yeah,
know that song.
I'm gonna play.
Mm.
I don't want to play too much music during the. Oh, and now it's on my laptop. Okay, hold on. Let me go to the chorus. I actually need mentions because I feel like no one knows this, but it's crazy. Have you all heard this?
I don't hear anything.
Oh, okay. Well, fine.
No, it's okay. When you post our story, just put the song with it.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah. When you post like, oh, the zoom is up, just put it with the song.
I got you. I got you.
Put it with the
All
song.
right.
Yeah.
So that's and so I relate to or I agree with that. So now, I mean, the question I've been asking everyone is, what album have you had on repeat lately? Is there a certain album you've had on repeat lately?
I had the Sunday Service Choir album, Jesus is Born. I've really been getting into gospel music. Okay, so the Sunday Service Choir,
Hmm.
it's uh I don't want to say Kanye's choir, but
Yeah.
it was the choir that appears on Jesus is King.
That's what I was thinking.
So they have their own album
Okay.
separate from Kanye
Yeah.
with just their music. So I've been listening to that on repeat consistently. So yeah.
They've actually featured on one of my favorite artists' songs. Uh yeah, I would say that. His name's Quadeca. Have you heard of Quadeca?
No, no.
So
Brother, you are naming artists I've never. fathom.
Yeah, I told you. I told you. You don't know. You don't
Too underground. It's too underground.
know. So there's one. It's called Fractions of Affinity, and it's
Mm.
Becca and the Sunday Service Choir. So yeah, I was saying
Oh,
too. So that's a relatively good song. I don't listen to it honestly that much often or that often
mm,
anymore, but it's the best song on this album probably. Yeah,
okay.
probably is. So okay, cool. I might ask one more music question. Let's see. What song describes what artist do you always come back to? Oh, I like asking this question, but sometimes people are like, I don't listen to music before this. But what's a song that motivates you before events or presentations? Do you have one?
I could think of a couple, but the first one that comes to mind is Am I Am I Dreaming from the Spider-Verse album?
Oh, okay.
It's with the female artist. Her name starts with an R and A$AP Rocky and Metro Booming.
Okay.
And that's she sings so angelically, like I'm not done fighting. I don't feel like I've lost.
Mhm.
I'm still breathing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That and Annihilate from the same album.
Okay.
I want to retract the statement. I'll remove You know what? Never mind. I remove that from remove that from the record. No, I stand on my three albums. I stand on
Yeah, I
my
was
three
gonna say you
albums.
want
My
to take out
fourth,
one.
my fourth would be the Spider-Man album, from Across the Spider-Verse.
Okay.
That album is amazing.
I need
That
to,
album is amazing.
yeah, I need to listen to the album because I think someone else mentioned it too. You know,
Mm.
I watched those movies for the first time like a couple weeks ago. Isn't that crazy? I was missing
Really?
out on Peak for so long. I'm so mad about it.
Yeah.
I know. I was
Oh, man. I'm actually kind of jealous though. You know what I mean? Because you just got to experience it for the first time. I've been rewatching it like six times. Just,
right.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What do you think about
Yo, they're both peak. Like, oh man.
it?
I love both the movies. I like the second one more just because well, this is a little bit spoiler for the people that haven't watched it, which would have been me a couple weeks ago. But
Mm.
the like the ending, I was like so mad that it's to be continued. Like I
Yeah,
thought I went and searched up the movie. I'm like, is it there's third one's out, right? Right? Right?
right.
And I was
It's been yeah. That's the worst part about it because it's been delayed over and over and over and over
like,
and over. So
yeah.
yeah, welcome to the club.
Yeah. Now I'm like, well, I wish I waited another like 2 years to watch it, and then I would have had to wait for the third one. But honestly, it's fine. I think it's good for me to say I've watched
You're
it.
waiting regardless. You're waiting
Yeah,
regardless.
low key. So that's a okay. I need to listen to the album though. So
Please
another
do.
another thing I wanted
Mm.
to mention was you put My Way, Frank Sinatra, on one of your stories. Do you listen to that song?
Mhm.
You like that song? Or is it just like a one-time thing?
No, it was not a one-time thing, but when I hear it on Reels, it's one of those songs that like you really enjoy it when you hear it.
Mm,
And because of the meme, right? I was like, I needed a song, and I was thinking, what song did I just hear that I really enjoyed? And that was it.
mm.
And I enjoy the song. Come on now.
Good song.
How could you not? Especially as a man. You know what I mean? You want to sing it for us? I know you want to
No,
sing it
no,
for
no.
us.
I was
I know
literally
you want to sing it for us. I
no.
know you want to sing it for us.
It was literally about to. I was about to start singing that. Like, wait, no, no, no,
It
no, no.
was here too. For me, it was here too. I was like, nah, nah, nah.
Yeah, no, no more singing on here. The
Let's
only
not do that. Let's not do that.
the only person I'll have singing on here is I'll get Benjamin. He sang during one of the candid meet and greets.
Oh,
Knows how to
oh,
sing.
because isn't he into music as well?
Yeah.
Like, or has a music background? Yeah, I remember seeing his information piece.
Yes, yes, I believe so. So yeah, I won't sing either, but that's a good song. That was literally going to be my go-to song when I want to feel unstoppable, and I forgot
Mm.
why I didn't choose. Oh, because like I try to think of cardio when I listen to a hype song that makes me feel unstoppable. I definitely, Loretta said, I feel like my way definitely ties into Kanye West thoughts.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially
Yes.
like the mindset,
Yes.
right?
Mindset of it. Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
good, it's a good song. And I was literally going to choose it for the longest time, but I wouldn't listen to that song too much during cardio. So the song I chose was Unwritten by Natasha Bedingfield. You know that song, right?
No way. Really?
Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah.
Sing it too.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get you to sing. I'm just trying to get you to sing. I love that song. I like that song.
This is a good song. It was I was choosing between that song and I'm Still Standing, Elton John, but the sing version. And someone else actually chose that song. It's a okay, no, I'm about to no. It's like I'm still
I don't know
standing.
that song.
Really? You know, sing the I don't
I
know
don't.
the
I've,
song.
I've never heard the song before. Don't you want to sing it for me?
Okay, stop. No, you're just trolling now.
Yeah, Loretta, that's what I'm saying.
Stop.
I don't know the song, so if Parsa just sang it a little bit, it would ring a little bells. You know what I mean?
No, no,
Just
no.
give like the chorus. Just give like two lines.
No, 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 no. No, it's just like I'm still standing better than I ever have.
No, I know the song. I know the song. I know.
But that was the
Uh,
song I chose, and then I did Unwritten, which I'm happy I did because someone else chose. Hey, no, we're not singing.
that's not saying exactly. He's giving it like a statement.
All
I'm
right,
still
y'all. Well,
a little.
okay, come
Hey,
on.
you're a candidate. You gotta, not perform, but you gotta come on, gifts
Well,
and talent.
I think our Catalyst.
Okay,
Give a live
okay.
performance there.
I'll hold you to it. I'll hold you to it. I'll tag you in everything. I'll hold you to it. Don't say that. Loretta is my witness. Loretta is my, and it's being recorded. You hear that, folks?
Fine, fine.
So we'll sing I'm Still Standing by Elton John at 2026 Catalyst in Baltimore, Maryland. Loretta, hope to see you there. Parsa, please be prepared. We'll be waiting.
Don't bring a karaoke machine to game night. Oh
Oh
man,
yeah. Oh yeah.
that'd actually be fire. We have to do like a karaoke thing with Ken. Like that kind of stuff, honestly. But I guess I'm singing. I guess I have to start practicing now. Um, you guys saw they're doing a game night on Friday, right?
This Friday?
I'm trying to think. Did I? Or oh, you mean wait? Oh wait. Oh, like the Catalyst. Oh, they're talking about Catalyst.
Oh, at Catalyst? No, I I
No, I didn't
I
see it
didn't see.
either. That's fine. That's exciting.
Hey,
So okay, I think that's about. Um, yeah, I think those are all the music questions I have. Might as
okay.
well. Or is there anything else I can mention? No, I don't think so. So. Actually, I mean, to talk about Unwritten a little bit more, I listen to that song a lot while doing cardio. I don't know, it's kind of
Yeah.
funny. I just
You work out a lot?
I used to, not
You s-
anymore. Ever since college,
mm,
I just haven't had enough time. I know it's crazy.
yeah.
I spend all my
It's
time doing music, club stuff. That's my life actually. But I'm trying to get more back into the gym. So we're going to try. But no, you want to talk about your gym experience?
uh
It's in the gym.
I wouldn't say the gym experience. I go to the gym just to keep healthy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I do want to feel strong. Also, people tend to dodge this sometimes, but I also want to feel good in my skin. You know what I mean? I want to be able to present myself well. That's one of the other reasons I work out.
Yeah.
I work out as well because I think of when I'm 45. I think of when I'm 65, you know what I mean? So I want to put in the work I can now, especially if I have the time to.
Yeah.
Um, uh, I enjoy cardio. I enjoy cardio, but just like every other person, every other guy I know that goes to the gym, I really enjoy chest day.
Mhm.
And this may be controversial, but I also enjoy leg day.
I do
I
too.
also enjoy leg. So, yeah, I go to the gym mainly just to keep healthy, keep my body moving. Mm. Oh, let me add this. When I was in high school, I did contemporary dance
Ooh.
for 5 years. So movement was in my day to day for the entirety of high school. So after that, I was like, how else am I going to keep this? My body craves it. My body craves this movement. So how else am I going to do that? And yes, it may not be dancing, but the gym is there as well, you know? So yeah.
So you know how to dance. You're going to dance at Callus while I'm singing I'm Still Standing.
I got you. You're the I got you.
Oh,
But
okay.
you're singing. But you're singing. I'm okay with dancing. I'm
Oh,
okay with dancing.
I don't
You
know why
didn't
I
catch me
feel like
off
that.
guard or anything. I'm okay with that. I got you. I'll be your backup.
Okay.
But you still got the mic though. Yeah.
Okay. I guess there's a lot of pressure on me because but um what did I just write down? I didn't even that's not even English. Oh, I don't even know what I just wrote down. Oh, I know what it is. Yeah, it's also another reason like I got like a little bit of knee injury. It's called like when I was working out because one times I was working out. It'd been first time I was doing squats in a while, and I was doing Smith machine, and I usually do hack squat, but I did Smith machine squat, and I barely did any warm up because I was with my friend, and then like my right knee is basically it's been like they said I have something called plica syndrome, which isn't like a it sounds crazy, but it's like you have something in your leg called plica, and like it goes away as you grow older, and then but if you injure it, it can get like inflamed a little bit. So if I've been locking too hard, I know. So if I've been locking too hard, I know. But since then, that was like August 2024, and that's basically since I is it? Yeah. That's basically how long it's been since I've really been in the gym. So that's low-key the main reason. Like I would
Oh,
still
I see.
keep going in there, but just the knee, because I love doing like I have OCD and I'm an perfectionist too. So I feel like, oh, if I'm not working out my legs, why do I go to the gym? I know it sounds so stupid, but I'm just
No,
that mindset
I,
also messes with me, you know?
mm. Hey, I'm sorry about that. Sorry to hear about that. Yeah.
But and then I even got like not surgery. I got like a steroid shot for it. Like they're like, oh,
Mm.
better, and then it didn't. And I don't really want
Mm.
surgery, so I don't know.
Are you feeling pain currently?
Yeah, I mean, if you squat down, I mean, yeah, if you squat down. Oh, I made one. Actually, yeah, I'll say this. I made like one video. So I used to edit videos, and that's
Mm.
what got me into realizing I wanted to do music. But it's a gym video, so I can send it to you. It's cool.
Please do.
Yeah, it's a cool
Please
video.
do.
But
Mm.
yeah, so I did like going to the gym a lot. I was actually way too obsessed about going to the gym. I was the
Yeah.
craziest nerd. That's why I also took a step back because I'm like I was so obsessed with it and it was taking over my whole life. And I feel like gym shouldn't be something that takes over your whole life. It should be something that, you do as something to keep you healthy and make it on the
Yeah.
side. So and I also dieted like crazy. Yeah. The gym is a whole backstory for me. There's a crazy
Mm.
amount of Parsa lore that's just about the gym. So
Okay. Okay.
I'll leave it short. But I think now we're going to move along to leadership questions. Or no,
Okay.
scholarship questions. Okay, my bad.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
So my first scholarship question for you
Mm-hmm.
is, what do I want to choose? I'll do what study habit actually works for you.
Please ask again.
Yeah. What study habit actually works for you? We talked a little bit about breaking down tasks, so.
Mm. One that works for me is I just finished a mid-aid class, and how I studied for that was I there were worksheets given out, and as I'm doing the worksheets, I'm writing notes on the side. So what helps me is when I'm studying, I write down what I'm reading. Uh, it helps me retain the knowledge, and as I'm writing out, I'm saying it out loud
Mhm.
as well. So, and then to add with the breaking down, I'm not going to do three worksheets in one day, but I will do one and then one the following and then one the following after that.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Do you write it in
Hmm.
your own words or the same thing on paper?
No, the same thing. The same thing. It helps me remember it easier because if I write it in my own words, then I may remember it differently.
Oh,
You
okay.
know what I mean?
Yeah,
Instead
yeah,
of remembering exactly how I'm supposed to remember it,
yeah.
you know?
That makes
So
sense.
yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay, interesting. Mm, that's a simple question I like asking. Next question is, hmm, build academic lesson. Okay, this one's a good one. What's your best advice for someone who procrastinates?
Just do it. Kidding. But as a former procrastinator myself,
Mhm.
as a veteran, um, what helped me was to think about why am I doing it, and I would think of my future me doing it. So I would, if for example, there's a worksheet from the mid-A class, and I'm reluctant to do it now. I'm like, I don't really want to do it. I just want to sit on my phone right now. I would think, dude, you're gonna wake up early tomorrow, and you're gonna be stressed that you haven't gotten it done. Uh, Probably you should do it now so you can wake up happier. You know what I
Mm,
mean? That helped me. It helped me think of the future.
mhm.
I had to think of the future more so I could do it now. And even if I would do it now, I would still be like, oh, I'm really doing this. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. But then the next morning, I'll be like, wow, thank you for doing it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So I would think of myself in the situation, you know?
yeah, that makes.
And yeah.
Go
Hmm.
ahead.
No, that's all I got.
Okay. No, keep going. You need to say more. No, I'm just kidding.
I hear.
I'm just kidding. Have you do you meditate ever? Have you meditated before?
Mm, I know there's a lot of different
Styles?
types of meditation and styles of meditation, but I would say my meditation would be again, uh, reading my Bible. I have study plans on my phone. That would be my form of meditation. Like no music, no any external stimulation, but the wood and my notes. So I would say that would be my form of meditation.
That's good.
Mm.
And when do you when do you listen to music? I mean, because I know you mentioned like when you're going on walks, you know, I mean, I'm not saying this is like a bad thing. I'm just curious when you listen to
Yeah.
music.
No. Uh, I had a I'm gonna give a little bit of a backstory. I had music as a crutch for a really long time, where it almost felt like I was addicted to music. Like I couldn't stand one silent moment without music,
Mhm.
right? So when I noticed that issue, I was like, okay, I have to cut down this. So the times now where I listen to music is usually if I'm cleaning my room or at the gym or taking a shower.
Okay.
Besides those three, I don't enjoy listening to music while I'm walking around. I don't like listening to music while like I'm at school. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
keep it strict to just those timings. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that it's not removing my focus on what's actually happening.
Yeah,
You know?
I completely
Yeah.
agree. I remember, you know, when people see the music technology stuff and me loving music, they probably like, oh, he always has headphones in, but I really don't. I used to,
Mm.
uh, in high school, I probably had headphones in, relatively sometimes, but I feel like nowadays, it's kind of similar for me too. You know, I'm not trying to listen to music. I'm trying to be present in the moment, and you know, music takes away some of the presence because you're living in another world while you know being in the world right here. So I definitely agree, and I think one thing I do miss about the gym is listen to music because that's when I blast music. So that my I think my Spotify Wrapped is like the minutes were way lower just because I wasn't in the gym listening to music, you know.
Yeah. I
So
hear
I
you.
agree.
Hmm.
And do you listen to music in the car?
I
Do you drive?
radio mostly.
Radio?
Radio mostly. When I am driving.
Okay.
When I am driving. I don't drive really
Okay.
because I have a car. But when, for example, someone wants me to drive, they're usually playing their music. Or if I'm driving my sister's car, I usually just put on the radio and put it really low, You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just so there's some sort of background, just so it's not just me hearing myself breathe.
Yeah, I
So,
got you. Yeah, that
yeah.
makes sense. Because that's like basically when I listen to music now, just in the car.
Mm,
And then sometimes I
mm.
don't even listen to music. But words, meditation. You know, have you okay, I'm gonna ask another scholarship question because I have some other things I wrote down, but I don't think it fits in right now. So,
Okay.
um, let's see. Hmm. I've been asking this from everyone. How do you balance PTK life and school?
Mm. How I balance it is by doing my best to intertwine the two instead of separating it. So, for example, I'll use the May date again. If I have schoolwork that is due, I would do my best to include any PTK work I have with that so that it's all getting done consistently. At times there would be events at the same time as classes and classes at the same time as events. So I do, school is always first. I mean, I'm an international student. That's why I came here to do school, to study. So school's always first. And then PTK will fill in the gaps. So, for example, if I really want to go out socially, but I'm not trying to go, you know what I mean, splurge somewhere else, I'll think, okay, what's the next PTK event that is coming up soon? And then go to that. You know what I mean? What for example, like regional convention that we're about to have, what work do I need to get done and when can I get it done when I get my schoolwork done? You know what I mean? So I
Mm.
do my best to intertwine the two, but still not seeing all the work I have to do because like we had mentioned, that's gonna overwhelm you. That's gonna overwhelm us. So try to break it down. Schoolwork always first, and then PTK fills in the blanks. Mm,
I like that. I definitely agree. Like
mm,
schoolwork always comes first. And
mm,
sadly, like this semester, I've had the most real life classes, in-person classes I've had,
mm.
and I have classes from 9:15 to 12:30 Monday through Thursday. So I that's when some of my clubs were meeting last semester, so we had to change the club schedule just so
Mm.
I'm able to make it into the meetings. So I, it sucks that, we love the club stuff, but school does have to come first. So
Cool.
I
Yeah,
definitely,
who doesn't?
and
Mm.
it's good that my advisors understand that, which I hope they would, you know?
PTK, even my advisors as well. I think PTK as a whole acknowledges like you need to do well in school, school comes first.
Yeah.
So I think it's the it's not a demanding society. It's not you need to put us first above everything else you do. No, it's a we work with you type of relationship. Yeah.
I like how you put that. That's good. All right. Uh, I think that's all for leadership questions. Or no, sorry, scholarship questions I want to ask. Now we're moving on to leadership. Uh,
Okay.
Actually, before leadership, I want to ask about anime. So I think I read on your questionnaire you like
Oh
watching.
yeah.
Talk about it.
Finally, someone us. Finally. Um, I started watching anime in the seventh grade. I remember my first anime being Sword Art Online. Um, and then after that, it just got to a place where I was like, this is comforting for me. And the more you watch anime, the more it shows up on your feed, the more communities you see. So me as an anime watcher, I don't want to watch it if it's popular, you know.
Okay.
I don't think I'm better. Okay. I don't think I'm better, but I enjoy feeling as if I'm the only one watching this right now, you know.
Yeah.
So like things with Jujutsu Kaisen or the last thing I remembered being a part of was the Attack on Titan finale,
Hmm.
with the movies coming out. And it felt good. It felt good like to see everyone's reactions and such. But then like when Demon Slayer comes out, when Jujutsu Kaisen comes out, I'm like, it feels like I'm watching it with everyone else. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
I want my opinion of the show to just be my opinion of the show. I don't want someone else to tell me it's bad and
Yeah.
now I think the show is bad. Yeah, my top three
Okay.
all-time favorite anime, Naruto.
Mhm.
Naruto, all-time favorite. Number two, I'll put Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. And number three, yes, these are mainstream, but they're my favorite. Number three, I'll put yeah, like what's wrong that it's mainstream. Number three, I'll put Death Note. Mm.
That's pretty valid list. I haven't watched.
Number four.
I know
No, I'll add honorable mention. Honorable mention, I'll put Erased.
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 I'm not
Erased.
sure about that one. Is that one of the low key
You
ones?
know, you know. Say again?
That one of the low key ones or no? It's still popular.
It's a popular one, but it's not main. When it came out, it was mainstream, but it's not something that's spoken about today,
Okay.
you know.
I
But
got you.
it's really good. I enjoy psychological animes where
Mm.
you're trying to figure out who's who, what are they trying to do? Is there a bigger plot here? And not to go on a little waffle, but manga as well. I enjoy reading manga, but I don't enjoy Shonen Jump manga. I enjoy those 300 chapter ones
Okay.
because it seems there's like a deeper story. For example, my two favorite mangas is Pluto and 20th Century Boys.
Okay.
So those two are they're black and white. It's not the most stimulating, but the stories are really good. Are
Okay.
really, really, yeah.
Okay.
There are a who's actually doing it. You know
Mm.
what I mean? Who's actually behind this? We need
Mhm.
to find who. I really enjoy something like that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you also enjoy psychological movies?
Yes, I do, but I watch more animation than movies than real people. I just tend to get more upset that they're acting. Like, you know what I mean? Like the person is not actually doing this. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah. No, I got you.
But thank you for being here, Loretta.
Oh, bye, Loretta. Thank you.
Bye. But I do enjoy psychological movies. Yes, I do enjoy psychological movies. But I watch more animation more. I watch more animation more, you know? Yeah.
So this has just become a top three thing. So what's your top three movies now?
Top three movies. They're all they're all gonna be animation. Um, um, hmm.
Turn into top three
What are your top three?
movies. Um, I like Rocky. I like the whole old Rocky movies. Two's
Hmm.
my favorite, I believe. And then I like West Side Story, the new version. It's a musical, and I'm not like a person that likes musical or like particularly, yeah, is particularly drawn to musicals, but the
Hmm.
movie and the story is just very good. Um, I like Sound of Music, which is another musical, but
Yeah.
that's original. I don't even think there's a new version of that one, but original the version of that one if there is one. Um,
Hmm.
those are movies I like. I like Shawshank Redemption when I watched it. I haven't rewatched the movie. I like Star Wars movies. I like Cars movies. I know I'm giving you way more than top three, but I don't think I
No,
can
it's
do
okay.
top
That's
three.
okay. That, yeah, no, it's okay. It's okay. That's good. There are some movies you had mentioned that I've never watched, but I know they're good.
Yeah,
Like it's sort of like I'm saving it for the right time,
yeah,
you know,
good,
like Shawshank Redemption.
good
Like
movie.
I'm saving that for a time in my life where I'm like, I really want to watch the movie. You know what I mean?
Good.
But those are good. Those are good.
Yeah,
Those are good.
you have your top three right
Mm, My top three, I would say the Transformers movies,
Okay.
uh, Shia LaBeouf, The Dark Moon, specifically Transformers Dark Moon. That is
Mm.
my favorite Transformers movie. Number two would be all of the Rush Hours, Rush Hour 1, Rush Hour 2, Rush Hour 3.
That's those.
And in no particular order, I would say number three will be the both Spider-Verse movies.
Oh, okay. That's valid.
Yeah.
They're valid. I need to watch the Rush
Mm.
Hour movies. I've never watched them.
You've never watched Rush Hour.
No, that's crazy. I've like okay, I grew up with
Oh
like no
my
cable.
goodness.
Well, it doesn't even matter. But I didn't also grow up with
Mm. Okay.
Netflix. I didn't have Netflix or nothing. So I was watching a lot of YouTube. That's why I grew up.
I see. I see.
Yeah.
But watch them.
I know.
They
I wrote it down. I'm gonna watch. That's a good movie suggestion. Like I need to watch that. I forgot. I try to go back and watch classics nowadays. That's kind of how I
Mm.
recharge nowadays.
Yeah.
I used to think movies is like a waste of not a waste of time, but I don't feel productive when I'm watching a movie, especially in
Yeah.
the movie theater. Movie theater, I really can't anymore. But when I'm home just chilling, I watch a movie um, nowadays because I try to take more time for myself because I never take time for myself, and
Yeah.
like it's okay, Parsa. You can just watch a movie, just chill, and it's nice. And the movies I've been watching recently, they've been good, so I haven't been regretting watching them. But sometimes I'm like, I go out a movie, I'm like, oh, I shouldn't. Why did I even watch it? It was so pointless. I didn't even learn anything. But, but
Yeah.
I think the
Yeah.
Rush Hours, those are some good movies I want to watch. Um, so we were talking about there's something that you mentioned earlier that was super interesting. Do I want to talk about that?
Talk
So
about it.
what's in Naruto? Are you talking about Shippuden as well, or just Naruto? The first. Just first.
Shippuden as well. Yes, the entire franchise.
Okay, okay.
I I I I grew up with it.
Mhm.
If so, it feels like I grew up with him.
Yeah.
Um, and I'm reading Boruto now. He's no spoilers, but he has a son.
Yeah.
And I'm reading his manga now. So I really love the franchise. I really love the
Okay,
Naruto universe. Yeah.
I got you. So
Mm.
I watched Naruto, but I never watched Shippuden. I didn't know where to watch it when I was young. I didn't have,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
when I did have Netflix for a very short amount of time, I did watch Naruto on Netflix.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
Naruto's great.
What did you think about it?
No, Naruto's awesome. I mean,
Yeah.
it's good. I don't think it's for my top three favorite animes. Um,
Yeah.
I grew up watching two main animes, Dragon Ball Z and Yu-Gi-Oh!
Mhm.
Those are like
Yeah.
been so influential in, I guess, my life. Uh, I don't think I have anything in my dorm relating to them. I had a on my keychain. I had a winged Karibo, if you know from
Mm.
Yu-Gi-Oh! But
Mm.
I don't think I have anything that's Dragon Ball Z related in my dorm. But yeah, those are two animes, my top two animes.
Yeah.
I just grew up with them, and I grew up with Beyblade a lot too. But I don't think the
Mm.
show. I don't think it was. I tried to go rewatch a little bit of it, but the episodes kind of looked a little lame. But I was like so young,
Yeah.
I don't remember. And I was trying to find the season or I don't know. I think I tried rewatching it, but
Mm.
well, the animation wasn't that good and all that.
Uh,
I want to see if
mm.
I have a list of the animes I like or watched. I'm trying to think of. Do you watch? Actually, oh, okay. It's Valentine's Day, so we'll talk about rom-com animes. Yay! No,
Rom-com animes.
it's
Let me see. Rom-com. What have I watched?
it just
I
runs.
just watched it's on Netflix,
Uh,
Apothecary Diaries.
okay.
Uh Da Diaries. It's about can't even get to the story, but it's about a girl who it's during like Imperial China,
Mhm.
and she becomes a taste tester for one of the emperor's wives.
Mhm.
And there's a love interest. Like, are they gonna get together? Are they not? Are they? Are they not? I know sometimes we speak bad about rom-coms, but it's so good. Like, guys, just tell each other you love each other. You know what I mean? Uh, Yeah, that's the latest one I just watched.
Okay.
And Your Name, that's a movie.
Name?
Your Name.
Yes, good one.
Um, no other one comes to mind in this moment. No.
Okay.
Yourself?
I there's some good ones. The real one I recently watched was Your Lie in April. That one's pretty good. I cried.
Mm.
I'm a big when I'm watching movies, I cry for some reason. Like it could be like like not even that sad of a scene, but I'll still cry.
Yeah.
And I cried during there was like one episode, I think it was like episode 13. I cried for like the whole episode. It was crazy.
Oh.
It was just so good. So
Mhm.
that one's a good one. I think my favorite one when I was younger was probably Toradora. That's a good one. Um, and then the movie I like is A Silent Voice. That one's
That's
peak.
a voice.
Have you watched that?
Silent Voice. Wait, hold on.
Okay. If you haven't, you have to watch that one. It's in the same realm of like I think the top three like most popular like romance animes or movies are A Silent Voice.
Yes, I watched the Silent Voice.
Okay,
Yes,
there we
I
go.
watched it.
That's a good
I
movie.
watched it. Yeah, good movie. Good movie. I watched it on a date. It was a good movie. Good
There
movie.
you go. There
Good
you
movie. Good
go.
movie. Good movie. I was trying not to cry, trying to.
Trying to
No, it's not sad at all. What are you talking about?
I,
Yeah, no,
I don't
you're
think
lying, April. Good.
yeah,
Hmm.
I don't think it's possible to cry and then not cry watching that movie. It's good. I'm trying to look at I don't this is like an old list, but yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, actually, okay, no, top three. Okay, I know my third. I know my third. It's Avatar Last Air. Well, are we counting Avatar Last Airbender as an anime? No, we're not, right? I'd like to count that.
Let's do it. Let's put it in. Let's put it in.
Okay,
Let's put it in. Let's put it in. Let's put it in. It's okay. Just for the sake of this conversation, we'll put it in.
and
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
yes,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Yeah. Uh my girlfriend loves it as well, and I never watched it fully. I've never watched it fully. So when I met her, she was like, "Yo, you need to watch this." So I sat down and cinema. It's
In
really, it's really good. It's really good.
yeah,
It's really good.
you
Really
know,
good.
it's literally I'm pretty sure it's the only anime that I've rewatched fully, like literally fully. I don't really
Mhm.
rewatch shows. I'll rewatch movies. I'm not even really a show
Mhm.
type person, which is because I there's just a lot of time to
Yeah,
put in.
getting.
Avatar Last
Mhm.
Airbender, I rewatched that and it's
Yeah,
just so good. I mean, who's
really
your
good.
character? Do you have one?
Say again?
Who's your favorite character? Do you have one?
Oh,
Toph? Same here.
no way!
Really? No.
Puff,
Toph is the
Puff is the
best.
goat. Puff is the goat. Puff is the goat. I don't know. She's too cool. She's too cool. She's just too cool.
Literally.
She's just too cool. Yeah, tough. Tough.
Hey, that's awesome. Whenever I ask, I think the most popular answer I get probably Zuko. It's probably
Is it-
most people say Zuko, and Zuko's character development is definitely like peak. I mean,
Yeah, it's one of the main when you hear people talk about the Lost Airbender, they're like, yeah, they say all the amazing things about them, but about the show, and then one of it is Zuko's character.
yeah,
That's always meant. So yeah, and seeing it, I underestimated it. You read these things and you acknowledge them as okay, collectively everyone thinks the same thing. But then when you yourself watch it, you're like, wow, I actually understand the hype.
yeah,
I actually get it.
yeah.
So yeah,
I feel
from
that.
having a fever because he didn't know he couldn't differentiate between right and wrong, what he actually wanted, to having your body react to that. It's
Yeah.
crazy. So I hear you.
Yeah.
Tough? Are you sure?
What?
You like Tough too?
I swear on everything. Let me see if I have a text.
Oh, that's so cool. That's actually really cool. Why do you like her? Why do you like her?
Let me. I'm gonna search up. I remember. Okay, what is this? It? Oh, okay. I don't know. I think there's a typo, but 100% remember you telling me. your favorite character, Toph. I mean, I don't know why he likes it put what, but Toph. That's proof right there. That is some
Toph
proof.
is-
I love
She's
Toph. The reason I love Toph, I mean, she's just so, I mean, like so cool, literally. I mean, I love
right.
earthbending and
Mm.
oh, they have so many funny moments throughout the anime. Like I've seen like Toph core on my like TikTok
The
before.
free base. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that like I love that too. But Toph has just always been the coolest one.
Mm.
And yeah.
What what element would you be?
Oh, as a kid, I thought about this for so long.
Mm.
I mean, like,
Be,
I think it's earthbending. Earthbending is just so cool. You can always like Loki do it. Yeah, you don't have to have anything else Loki. I mean, I think that might be just because of Toph as well. What about you?
yeah, same. Same. Toph definitely influences it. She makes it look cool. You know
Mm,
what I mean? So while I was watching, I was a little bit like, oh, I would be a firebender. You know what I mean? The water is cool, the air is cool, but in my opinion, at least, the fire and the earth ones are heavy hitting, heavy hitting. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But um, I don't know, watching the show, I gravitated more towards earthbending. You know, there's no war in Ba Sing Se, so yeah.
How recently did you
Yeah,
watch it?
about like maybe 6 months ago,
Dang,
7.
pretty good.
No pun intended.
I was about to say, I don't
No pun intended. Yeah, not too long ago. Not too long ago.
Okay,
Yeah. Like
that's nice.
really, it's really fresh on my brain still.
I can tell.
Yeah.
That's why I asked. I'm like,
Mm.
dang. I haven't watched it
Yeah.
in years now, but um, yeah, earthbending you can literally like imagine just making like buildings and like if you wanted to go to like a high building, you can just make steps for yourself to go up there. Like I
Like,
have so much cool stuff you
like,
can.
come on.
Yeah,
Like water, like with water, you need water to be around. You
exactly.
know what I mean? You need unless you're like doing all the blood bending
I
stuff,
was
but
literally that's the first thing that just came to my mind. Bloodbending, same
but you
wavelength.
need you need water to be around. With the fire one, I can just throw you with water. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
With air is it's up there too. You know what I mean? But it's kind of boring. It's kind of it's a little boring. It's a little like a wee bit
you
boring.
make like a shield
But Earth,
with the
mm,
earth, but you can't like make a shield off
mm,
the air. You know.
of the air, exactly. Like
I
you
think,
can push it away with air and pressure and all that jazz, but like you know what I mean? Like uh I remember one of the episodes she made herself a rock.
yeah, I remember
Come on.
that. It's so
Come
cool.
on.
So.
So, yeah.
Oh. See, I was like when I saw the anime thing, I'm like I need to talk about anime. Most also the anime I've watched most recently is the ending of My Hero Academia. Okay, actually wait, never mind.
Um,
Hmm?
no, no spoilers, no spoilers. I'm not I'm dodging spoilers, but how
Really?
was it?
Peak.
Yeah. Peak?
Yeah, like
Oh, okay.
I think it's my favorite season. There's just so many cool animation moments too. I mean, the only thing with the show is just like obviously it's a little dragged on because we're trying to
Yeah.
thing, but the dragged on of this one was just, I mean, I liked it a lot. So I think you
Okay.
like it. And
Okay.
speaking of that, there's something super interesting you mentioned earlier was, the opinions of everyone affecting like how you watch something. And I thought that's a super interesting
Mm.
concept. That's not that was super prevalent during Stranger Things. Did you watch Stranger
Oh
Things?
yeah. No, I did not watch Stranger Things. I watched Stranger Things until pre before this new season came out. And then when this one came out, I was asking myself, am I watching it just because everyone else is watching it, or am I watching it because I enjoyed it? I watched the previous season 2 years before, and I thought if I watch this right now, I'm not gonna remember anything. And I'm
Mhm.
not about to watch 4 seasons of this again. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So no, I didn't want to watch it because everyone else was watching it. You know, I
yeah,
actually wanted to be interested in it.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
interesting because yeah, I think the idea you're saying before was
Mm,
it's super prevalent in today's culture of social media.
mm.
that everyone's opinion just affects others. I feel like if the social media didn't exist and you didn't read things online, everyone
Mm,
would have either liked something or wouldn't would have
mm,
like enjoyed stuff more versus hating on it, especially with like X/Twitter. I feel like that platform is just a bunch of like hate about
yeah,
everything. They'll
and
find something
everything.
to hate on. They'll find it.
Yeah,
So
no, exactly.
I hate how it's like that. And that's another thing with like music for me. Mm, whenever my favorite artist makes music, I
Mm,
have to stay off like social media because I'm like I cannot have someone else's opinion affect how I think about a song, you know?
mm,
And because
yeah, that's,
when my favorite artist dropped his sophomore album, basically, yeah, sophomore album, he there was one song on there that I liked, and then I watched one YouTube reviewer say, "Oh, this one's mid," and then for like the next like 2 months, that's the only thing I could think about, and
mm,
which I hated it. This is back in high school, so I was just like, "Oh, I wish I just didn't watch that review," but eventually I got over it. I mean, obviously I still remember it
mm,
now. But that's why like I cannot go see what people are saying about it. I just have to form my own opinion about it. So I thought it was very interesting that you brought that up.
yeah. It's always good to have your own opinion.
Mhm.
And you're not wrong or weak for hearing someone else's opinion and having it change your initial opinion. Because
Mhm.
we're all human, we trust each other. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So you're not like none of us, because I fall to that too. You know what I mean? Sometimes when I'm on a reel, I scroll the comments before even watching the reel. Do
Mhm.
you get what I mean? Like
Yeah.
3 seconds in, I'm already in the comments looking at other people's opinions.
Yeah.
So that needs to stop, one, and watch it first,
Yeah.
experience it firsthand for yourself.
I agree.
Yeah.
So let's move on to this is way more. This is not even all that we're
Service.
talking
Let's
about.
move on to service.
Yeah, I mean, oh wait, did we even talk about leadership? I don't even think okay. We're gonna talk about
Did we talk about no,
I don't-
we
yeah.
didn't talk about leader. I don't think so.
So do you want to do service? We can skip leadership and come
Let's
back to it.
go. No, let's up to you.
I'll do
Go to
leadership.
service. Go to service. Go to service. Go to service. Go to
Okay.
service.
All right. We're breaking the norm again, and we're going with service. So, let me see. Hmm. Okay, I haven't asked this one yet. What's a small service act that made a big difference?
In my life.
No, in my
Mm.
yeah, in your life.
Uh, mm, small one that made a big difference. Vacational Bible school at my church, I would say, was the small act that made a big difference. The so at my church, they invited ages like 8 till 14,
Mhm.
and it was like a day at church, reading the Bible, learning history, singing songs, and I was one of the teachers. Like
Mhm.
I was just taking them from class to class.
Mhm.
Um, and just doing that little thing, speaking with the kids, having the kids roast me, trying not to roast me back, having them see each other and having fun with each other. And then at the end of it, hearing, are we doing this next week?
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Uh, Even though the difference isn't tangible, like you can't feel it with your hands,
Mhm.
hearing it and seeing it in their smiles, in their voices, in their wanting to have this again. That's I would say that's the difference I saw. That's the biggest difference I would say.
I love that.
An act of service has done for me. Yeah.
Mhm. I love that. That's so sweet. I
Yeah.
it reminded me just a little bit about this is obviously not even comparable, like not too much, but it's when I did the
Comparison is the thief of joy. Comparison is the thief of joy. Don't
You
compare.
know? But when I did the Camden meet and greets, that people were like,
Mm,
"Oh, are we doing one another like next week?" I'm like,
mm,
"Guess so." So that was
yeah.
at that.
That's,
But um, okay, I'll ask another service question.
mm,
Oh, I love asking this one. What impact would you like to leave behind?
mm. A message that preaches love your neighbor as you love yourself. Wherever I go, I want to leave behind a sense of community and a sense of even if you think differently, look differently, come from a different background, that you still love each other. Um, that goes all the way from having arguments with your friend to having disagreements in a meeting. Just remember to always love each other because love will cover everything else. Love will cover how you speak to the person. Love will cover how you think about the person. Love will cover how you react to the person saying something you don't like. So I would say I would want to leave behind a a message that preaches love your neighbor like you love yourself. Because when you love yourself, you treat yourself good, you treat yourself well. So doing that to someone next to you is the message I want to leave behind. The impact I want to leave behind. Yeah.
That's so, I mean, I definitely resonate with that. Doing everything out of love, trying to like beat hate with love,
Mm,
because I mean, obviously it's a little different than what you're saying, but whenever there's something negative in my life, I'm like, I try not to make it me negative, because negative is contagious and
mm,
it's very easy to when there's negativity, it gets stuck to you and then you become negative. But I always try to make sure, I'm like, what can I do out of love and how can I, bring love to the situation and make it not as negative. So I definitely agree with that. And it all starts with you and what you do to,
mm,
every single person, like you were saying. I think about writing in my gratitude journal, like writing 5 things I'm grateful for every day. You start off your day being grateful, and you're being grateful for the small things, so you'll just be grateful for every single thing. And another thing I like doing was like I do some meditation. The
mm,
way I meditate is you sit. I mean, you're in your room, no music, obviously, and you just sit there and close your eyes, and you try to think about nothing, or just like listen to your breaths and think about what's around you. I just heard a train. That's present, and then thinking
mm,
about like your hands touching your skin, or yeah, touching your hands touching the wherever you're sitting, and just being in the present moment. And then if your mind gets distracted, try to go back to what's in the present moment. And it's like reps. And as you do more, you become more present and you're able to, this is what I would do when I had a very hard semester or have to sit in the class that I need to focus on. I always try to do meditation before. So I'm able to be present in the moment and focus exactly on what he's talking about. What do you
sweet.
think?
Good. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool. Pretty cool. Does
So
that help you when you feel overwhelmed as well?
yeah, I mean, for sure. Honestly, I don't, it's, I look at that as more of a preparation type thing than when I feel overwhelmed. When I feel overwhelmed, I probably do more, I mean, just breaking down things, obviously, just disconnecting from everything and making sure I come back, taking a moment, stepping back away from everything and either listen to music or something that's been therapeutic for me is turning on voice memos and just talking to myself, and I learned so much about myself, and it's really helpful reflecting because
Yeah.
just talking to yourself and hearing your thoughts out loud, you it changes the way you might come at it from a different perspective when you hear it out loud versus just in your mind because when it's out loud, it becomes more of a real thing versus just it's sitting in your mind. So I've been able to learn a lot about myself via doing that. Sometimes when I feel overwhelmed, I do that. And listen to music helps me a lot too when I'm very like overwhelmed. So just
Yeah.
trying to remember what I'm doing stuff for as well. But yeah, meditation. Another
Mm.
thing I heard someone compare meditation to is uh like listening. So they say, prayer, they said like it's talking to God, and then they say, or they said meditation is kind of like listening to him. That's where I heard someone compare it to. So whenever I meditate, I also think about God and like I just feel like try to feel his presence inside me. I mean, I don't know how to
Yeah.
explain that, but it's like
Y-
feeling in your
I understand. I
yeah.
understand. I understand.
That's
Uh,
another thing. But
uh,
mm, yeah, what? I was going to mention anything else there. Yeah. Oh, the impact. Yeah. So we were talking about impact. Okay. I was like, what did where did I go?
what impact would you like to leave behind?
Yeah. So the impact I would like to leave behind. I'll sit down and think about it for a little bit. Mm.
That's a tactic right there. Taking a sip of water while you're speaking, it gives you time to think.
Oh,
It gives you time to
yeah.
good. Good on that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing my honors study speech and I'm just gonna drink water.
Mm.
Uh, but um yeah, the impact I would like to leave behind. mm, I'm gonna yap a little bit, but my whole
Yeah.
life, I feel like, and what I do now in my life is giving back to the communities that have given so much to me. For example, music has always been the backbone of my life and helped me through everything and going through, situations where I wasn't happy or making situations where I felt happy just even better. So it gave me a sense of belonging for the very relatability my artists, or things they spoke about in their music. And then, you know, creating that experience for others while being an audio engineer is what I want to do because, I don't know how to sing, I don't know how to produce or anything like that. But being able to contribute to music as an audio engineer, makes I can create a sonic world and an immersive experience for people to help them escape and, you know, also make them feel a sense of belonging that I felt. So I feel like music is a way of service for me, but also I've always loved helping people. So, holding the door for people. I told this story before. In kindergarten, I would literally be I would come to school and then I'd be early and I'll just hold the door open for people. Even if I'm going to get late, I just hold the door open for like 10 minutes for no reason. I mean, I don't know. I just always loved people and it just makes me, for example, another thing is motivational speakers have also helped me in my life. So if I can be a motivational speaker for someone else, I would love that and give them hope and help them because my parents taught me to never expect anything in return. So me, I think it just comes from that. Helping people makes me feel fulfilled. So, in those two ways, the music and the service, giving back to the communities that I gave to and helping people feel a sense of belonging that they're not alone because that's what helped me. I believe that's the impact I would like to leave behind here and just the guy that's always there to listen because I always try to listen to people and listen intently because my mom always said God gave you two ears and one mouth. So
Mm.
it's important for me to listen because I'm a yapper sometimes, but I've learned to listen to people as well. So I think
As
that's
well. Listen more than you speak.
yes.
Mm.
So I think that's
It's beautiful.
thank you.
It's beautiful.
Thank you. There's probably more I could say, but I think
Yeah.
that's my mind at least. I mean, helping people, music, and just
Mm.
being there for people. Yeah.
Mm.
So
Beautiful.
thank you. You give me clap?
Goodness.
You
We're gonna
deserve
clap
it.
for that one. We're gonna clap for that one. We're gonna clap for that one. Oh,
Thank you. You had a great one as well. I mean, great impact.
No, 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 no. But it's about you right now. It's about you.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
So another, I think I'll ask one more service question. Yeah. Uh,
Okay.
I feel like this is a good question. So, what's a community issue you wish more people cared about? It could be in your local community or around the world.
Social issue?
No, no, no. It could be community, like a community. Well, it can be any issue, honestly. It could be a social issue.
Mm.
There's something that you wish more people cared about in society.
I would say being a mentor to a younger person. I at one of our conferences at my school, the teammates program, a mentorship program, came and spoke about the need for young adults and adults to be uh, present adults in younger people's lives. So I never thought about that. And then when they were giving statistics out and such, I was like, I was thinking about myself as a little boy. You know what I mean? Like, I would have really benefited from having a trusted adult besides my parents to speak to bounce ideas off of. And I wish more people knew that those opportunities are out there to be an inspiration, to just be a listening ear to a younger person. You don't have to be a superstar or have all these accomplishments, but just like you said, two ears and one mouth, you know? I wish more people knew that being a mentor is important. Mm,
I like that. You know, something in the music industry that's very important that one of my teachers always preaches about is like he says find a mentor because in the music industry it's super important because that mentor could open you. I mean, obviously they could open you to opportunities, but to have someone that knows what they're doing in the music industry is super helpful because there's a bunch of people on YouTube. A lot of people learn from YouTube, and
yeah,
those people could be someone that's not even in the industry, but when you're learning with real industry professionals that have been in the game and they have the credentials and that's where the mentorship is very helpful. And it's kind of my dream to be like a mentor for someone. I want to be someone's mentor. Like I resonate with that because
yeah,
there's so many things that I would have wanted to know when coming to college,
mm,
and no one told me. My parents were educated outside the US, so they had
mm,
no idea about, oh, you should join clubs. Oh, I mean, the only thing they really knew was the ACT. They're like, oh, do good on your ACT. But I couldn't even, it was tough for me to do
yeah,
the ACT. So,
mm,
and there's just, I mean, there's obviously more to it. The clubs are such an important part on like college applications. So, I did a little bit of this in a service project. I went to high school or my old high school and, made a presentation of everything I would have wanted to know. So
yeah,
that was super fulfilling. 'Cause I'm like, I hope
mm,
people, I mean, I gave them the presentation so they can look back at it, but it's literally everything you will need to know. Because I did a lot of research on college and community college when coming here
mm,
after I got into here. But
yeah.
um, yeah, I think mentorship is super important. If you would mentor someone in something, what would you mentor them on?
Currently, I am a mentor
Okay.
in the teammates program, and I just meet up with um, he's in the fifth grade. I just meet up with him during his lunchtime. We play some games. I let him speak about whatever he wants to speak. But to answer your question, what's something specific I would want to be a mentor in? I would say that would be to be a mentor in having a clearer mindset. Uh, being able to tell someone not how you're supposed to think, but how you could add things in your thinking patterns that would make thinking easier. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Uh, I wouldn't say I grew up with mental struggles or struggled mentally, but there are things that I picked up along the way that helped me mentally. And I wish I could tell someone those things as well. So yeah,
Yeah,
there's
that's
a two. Yeah, there you go.
do you read books?
Sorry, books. I wouldn't call myself a book reader, but I've read books. I've read books. Many being those books that are like think like this instead, be like this instead. But mostly story orientated books. Um, yeah. But I would not call myself a book reader. I'm
Uh-huh.
not gonna sit here and lie to the world and say, yeah, I read a book every month. I do not read a book every month. So yeah.
Do you ever like study self-improvement, or would you say, mm, yeah, have you ever studied self?
Uh, more, yeah, I would watch videos about how to speak better, how to present yourself better, how to be more confident in yourself. So videos like that, I would say, would be the self-improvement. A lot of them are also like how to spiritual wise, you know what I mean? How to get closer to God, how to pray, how to fast, and those link into being self-improving. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So yeah.
Cool. I was wondering because I'm like, I feel like, I mean, I watch a lot of self-improvement videos, I mean, similar to those, and then even more in my like high school years.
Mm,
So I was like, a lot of things you talk about like are similar to things that I would be preaching videos. So I was like, I like that. So I think it's good. So mm, that might be all the service question I'll ask. Let me look. If you can, no. I see, I see. Yeah, okay. I'll move on to leadership now. Okay.
okay, perfect.
So for leadership, I
Mhm.
will ask you. We talked about that a little bit already. Uh, what's your leadership style? And the normal question is, what's your leadership style in one sentence? But I feel like I don't like that anymore. So you can say it in more than one sentence.
Mm. It would be my leadership style would be to lead with compassion and an open ear and having the entire group involved. When you have the entire group involved, everyone feels included. I believe that will bring better results instead of having a hierarchy as I am the leader. I get to decide final thoughts and final everything. But the compassionate being understanding of some people are not good at this, some people are not good at that. Everyone has gifts and talents. And the second one I had mentioned was being open-eared.
Yeah.
Uh, again, that ties with hearing everybody out,
Mhm.
hearing everyone's opinions. What do you think? What do you think about this? What would you do? You know, when you hear everyone's idea, that's when the best results present itself. So yeah.
100%. That's a great answer. I definitely agree with like once you include more people, they're more inclined to care about the project as well, versus if it's just something you're leading, then they're like, why should I care about this? But when they include their opinion, they're like, oh, I included it. It's something I care about too, and they're more likely to, stride along with you. So,
Yeah, because they've made an investment. They've
mhm,
made an investment by giving their opinion, you know.
100%. That's a great way to put it. Okay. Let's see. I'll ask another leadership question. Actually, talk about your chapter a little bit.
My chapter, Beta Pi Beta, one of the most hardworking chapters I know. People, from our offices to our members, they really love PTK. They really love the roles they are in. I was not a chapter officer because
Mhm.
I skipped straight to regional.
Yeah.
But when I am there in the meetings, I see that they really want to get the job done. You know what I mean? And I feel that too. Like when I'm assigned, Samuel, you need to do this. I'm like, yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. I'm gonna do it. So they really they are driven people. They are friendly people. Because yes, you can be driven, but you could also be mean. You know what I mean? But they are friendly, they're welcoming, and they're always scouting. They're always like, hey, hey, do you want to, hey, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I love Beta Pi Beta. I love Beta Pi Beta. That's those are my people. Those are my people for sure. For sure. Yeah.
Shout out your chapter. Shout out your
Shout
chapter.
out. Shout out
Um,
Beta Pi Beta.
Talk about your regional officer experience. How have they been?
That's my second family. From our retreat, at first I was like, when you meet new people, you're gonna think, am I gonna like them? Are they gonna like me? Those normal thoughts that arise. But then after our retreat, where we got to know each other, after leading a conference, after all the Zoom meetings, you it becomes a friendship instead of a team. You know what
Hmm.
I mean? There's this emotional tie that is involved, and uh with advisors that know what they're doing and doing it well. We have examples from our previous ROs, and I believe that my team specifically, even though we may be a man or two short, we're still showing up. We're still showing up with a smile. And I love my team. I love Heartland region. Let's go Heartland. And it's pretty sad that our term ends really soon, like next week. But
Next week.
yeah, next week, yeah. But it's been really fun. It's really out of everything, it's been really fun.
Hmm.
Uh hosting Zooms, hosting workshops.
Hmm.
It's been really fun. Shout out to them. Shout out to Heartland Region.
Shout out to Harlan Region.
Shout out
So,
to Heartland.
what's your favorite memory with them?
Okay. Oh, that was the question. My favorite memory would be the conference we led.
Okay.
The conference we led in the fall.
Mhm.
It was out in Kansas. We were all nervous, every single one of us, how we were going to do this. But it wasn't a situation of the blind leading the blind, but sharpening iron.
Mm.
So we would tell each other, no, you got this. You're doing well. You're doing well. And seeing us all come together in our nervousness and standing as one in front of all these people, that was my favorite memory. That was my favorite memory.
Awesome.
Even to be a little more specific,
Yeah.
Caitlin, one of the international president candidates, uh, one of the memories is when we were reading out awards, she would read them out and I would whisper how to pronounce the name in her ear every
Yeah.
single time. I'd be like Joe Wood, Nora James, so and so, so and so, so and so, so and so. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So to even make it more specific, that would be one of my favorite
Huh?
memories.
Um,
Yeah.
hmm. Okay. Did you go to Catalyst last year?
Yes.
How was your experience?
Yes. Oh, wait. What a show. First off, all the lights, all the big stage. It was encouraging. There was so many. I've never been to something of that magnitude before. And my biggest takeaways was seeing the candidates run, giving their speech, seeing the excitement other people had for who won, seeing their booths. Uh, that was my biggest takeaway and thinking, hey, I could do this.
Mhm.
Like I could try out and do the same thing. It didn't feel out of reach. It didn't feel like they're out of world personalities, but they felt human. They felt like me. So that was my biggest takeaway that everyone, even though we all may be different, have again gifts and talents, we're all a part of the same picture, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was my biggest takeaway.
Okay, I love
Yeah.
that. I never been to Callus. I'm missing out.
Oh, brother. You're going to Baltimore though, right?
Yeah,
You're going to, yeah.
no matter what. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm
I'll see you there.
yes.
I'll
No,
see you there.
and yeah, no. Maybe I'll be sick that one day that I have to sing.
Oh no, 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 no. That's not happening. We'll make it happen.
Oh, okay.
We'll make it happen.
Um, Another question I wanted to ask you was, why did you run for vice president instead of president?
Hmm. That's a good one.
You can be honest.
I can be honest.
Be
The
honest.
president role is an important one because it's the first amongst equals. And I don't think my I don't think my capabilities match that entirely to to be in that position. If I'm being honest, in a team situation, I am capable of leading, but when I see that someone is more qualified to, someone is more eager to, I relinquish that leadership. So with this, seeing that there are so many beautiful people gunning for presidency, even before I knew it, I was like, like looking at our current, looking at not even previous, looking at our current president. It's like she motivates everyone. She motivates. She gives off an energy that's like you could do this too. And she gave it to me as well. Like I could do it too, but I was like, no, there are gonna be other people who want to do it instead. And D3, I like the I like the more community version of it. You know what I mean? Like this is my division, instead of having every division.
Mm,
So yeah. One would be I believe there is someone more qualified for that position than I.
mm.
And two, I enjoy the community version of divisions. So that's why I chose to run for vice instead of presidency.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I like that. I mean, I resonate with you know, when there is someone that's very motivated to lead, I enjoy being a backbone and helping them and letting them lead with the compassion. So,
Yeah.
I agree with that. Okay. That might be the last leadership question I'll ask you. Let me look. Actually, this one might be a good one. Okay. What do you wish? Let me make sure I'm reading right. What do you wish more leaders understood?
That it's okay to not know what to do because that is why there is a team. That
Mm,
is why there is multiple heads. Two heads are better than one.
mm.
So it is okay to not know exactly what to do in every single scenario or moment. That's what I wish more leaders would know. Mm.
That's a good answer.
Mm.
Mm, okay.
Mhm.
We're going to move along to fellowship. You ready?
Yes, sir.
All
I
right.
do have to leave soon though.
Okay, I got
But yeah.
you. I got you. I got you. So, yeah, I was like, I'm gonna. We've been talking for a while now. So, all right. Let's see. Uh,
Mhm.
let's see. I already one of them is the favorite memory thing. I already asked that.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, I'll leave that one question. Let me find a good one though. How do you feel? What's memory? Where? Oh, okay. I haven't asked this one. What's a moment where PTK felt like a real community? Or because I remember in your interview you mentioned, going to uh conferences and like seeing all the love and you know seeing that love. So is there Oh, yeah. Was there a certain moment that like it clicked for you?
A specific moment.
Mhm.
Oh, there are so many.
Yeah.
A specific one would be a specific one would be after our conference, one of the general sessions at the at our previous conference, we were all at the hotel playing Uno. And my advisor is sitting there, the photographer is sitting over there, three students I've never met before are sitting next to me. Um, our current vice president for D3 was there as well. I was like, wow, everyone is together right now. Everyone is, even though it's just Uno.
Hmm.
Uno is very, it's a staple, but everyone is choosing to be together right now.
Hmm.
Everyone's choosing to laugh with each other, make jokes, have a little competition, you know? So that moment specifically, I thought to myself, that would answer the question. That was a moment I realized, wow, this is really a community. These are real people who love each other, who want to be together. So yeah.
I love that. All right. Mm, do you have time for one deep reflection question, or are you good? Or we're cutting there, or I'm ready. I
You
mean,
can give one more. One more. You can give one more.
all right. So, because I was about to ask another fellowship question, but we honestly I answered a lot of fellowship stuff throughout
Mm.
the interview already. So, one deep slash reflection question I would like to ask you is, okay, we haven't actually touched on this, I believe. Who believed in you when you didn't believe in yourself?
My older sister, the most recent one, I mean, I grew up with with known her my whole life, so there's many occurrences, but the
Mhm.
most recent one was with this candidacy. I came to at the start uh, really nervous, really like, there's gonna be so many people from all these different places, all these different cities, all these big cities, all these small cities. Um, do you think I can hang? And I asked that like really with a lot of unbelief in myself, like really looking for reassurance, yeah.
Mm.
And the response wasn't oh no, you got it. It was hey, like it was very stern. It was, hey, you are capable. You can do it. You are just the same as them. Everyone has, again, gifts and talents.
Yeah.
So that's someone who believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. I had the least belief in my capabilities, the least belief in my speaking abilities, presentation, and hearing her be so confident, saying, "Hey, you can do it." No, no, no S's and giggles.
Yeah.
Straightforward, like you can do it. So yeah.
Awesome. Well, I also believe in you. I think you're very capable as well. So, of
Hey, thank you.
course,
Thank
it's
you. If someone asks me another question, I'm gonna say Parsa. Parsa. If someone asks me the same question, I'm gonna say, okay, Parsa also believed in me.
oh yeah, yeah,
Parsa also believed in me. Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, I'm there for you. I'm there for you.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Course.
Thank you.
It's been a great conversation. The only other thing I had written down was the mosaic thing. And
Oh, please. Okay, I have time for that one. I have
okay,
time
okay,
for
okay,
that.
okay. I want you to
I
talk about it.
definitely that's my baby.
Okay, talk about it.
The Mosaic magazine, it's a passion project that I began in 2024, and it was I created it as a platform to bring light to the different artists and musicians, going from paint to poetry to music to dance. I wanted to make a platform for ordinary, for not ordinary in a negative sense, but day-to-day people who are doing these beautiful things to have a platform for it to be shown to the world. Uh, I loved it. I loved doing it. I haven't done it in a while because of school and such, but when it's brought up, it always brings me a smile, like as you can see now. Um, I created a main platform for it, the Mosaic. It's all on Instagram. The Mosaic magazine, two eyes in the Mosaic, and I created sub genres for that. So earlier you had mentioned that you enjoy taking photos of nature. There's a mosaic visions, and that is just pictures of nature day to day. There's a mosaic in Christ where I give out daily devotionals. There is a mosaic fashion as well, where it's fashion orientated. And it's not that people make their own clothes, it's just that they have really cool outfits.
Mm.
Um, and yeah, it's one thing I can always look at and feel good about. Whether I haven't done it in a year or whether followers are going down, I can always look at it and say, wow, you really put your foot in this. You really put effort into this. And I don't have many things like that, but that is one of the staple things that bring me pride and joy, you know. So yeah, I love the Mosaic magazine. I love it. I love it.
Well,
Mm.
been a great conversation with you. Like genuinely, this has been great. This is
Yeah.
I want to talk longer, but we still got things to
Yeah.
go do. Obviously, I have so much things to do on Valentine's Day. I know.
Oh, so much. Oh my goodness, man. Like, ugh, look at the
I
time.
gotta go. I got bye guys. Gotta go sleep. Yeah,
No, thank you. I appreciate
can't
this.
believe
I
I
appreciate
made this fit in my schedule. It was just so booked.
Oh, like so just so booked. Oh man. No, I appreciate this. I enjoyed this thoroughly as well. It made my day better because I was a little like, hmm, everyone's everyone's in love and I'm at home, you know. But thank you, Parsa. I really appreciate it.
Of course, thank
I
you
really
for the time to be here with me as well. And that's all for today, folks. I hope y'all enjoy. And till next time, peace.